Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. And today we're going to be doing a Tales from the Salon. This time we're going to switch it up. Instead of it being a hairstylist horror story, it's going to be a client horror story. That's right. This is going to be a story based on a hairstylist or makeup artist or nail tech's perspective, you guys. Because you know what? Y'all need to know sometimes you clients, y'all be on one too. Okay, it be that way. I give equal opportunity over here on this channel. Before we get started though, please make sure that you are subscribed with your notification bell on. Make sure that you hit the like button if you're enjoying this Tales from the Salon series. And we're going to go ahead and jump on into this video. Today's video is going to come from a content creator named ImaniAmour. All of her information as well as a link to the full video will be down in the description box. Y'all make sure that y'all are checking out these creators and you're sending love, letting them know that I sent you over there because we are enjoying their stories and I appreciate them for, letting us into their lives, honey, so we can talk about it. So let's go ahead and get into this story. Just a quick disclaimer before I press play. I do not listen to these stories beforehand. I make a playlist and I put them in. So when y'all are getting the reactions, these are my genuine reactions. I wait to watch them with y'all. Okay? So, all right. I don't know what's going to happen.
This whole story is just weird. It's just so weird. Anyways, first of all,
I don't know what she does, but I'm going to guess. Since she has like these super long nails, I'm going to guess she's a nail tech. Let's see.
She was an ex-client because I'm never touching her face again. Great.
Oh, okay. She's a makeup artist.
100K. The main character of this story, the villain, we're going to name her.
Not the villain.
Lena. I don't know why Lena, that's not her name. We're just gonna call her Lena for the sake of this video. So Lena had booked me to do her makeup on Thanksgiving about 2 weeks before Thanksgiving Day. And as soon as she booked me, she sent the deposit. Sent her deposit through her Apple Pay. Now look, I did have my phone number on my booking site, which was a big no-no. I thought people would just literally use it to send their deposits, but they would use it to contact me and text me outside of, business, and that is not okay. So I do have a new number now, and I also do not do Zelle or Apple Pay or none of that because
I think that's kind of weird. I thought that you should definitely have your phone number, even if it is just a business phone number, on your site at all times, and then like make it clear that you only respond during whatever your business hours are at the time. To me, it just seems more legitimate if you have a phone number. And I guess since she says she doesn't take Apple Pay or Zelle, I'm going to assume that she's taking cash out deposits or something, and y'all already know how I feel about cash out deposits, not just for clients, but as a stylist as well. I just don't, I've said it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I will take cash out. I'm not going to turn down any money, but that's just not my preferred way of going. So, okay. That's weird. But okay, let's go.
So I did text her and I was like, hi, this is Imani from Amor on the Beat. That's my Instagram where I show all my work. So if you guys want to book me or want to go see my work, go follow my makeup page. That's free. So I texted her and I was like, hi, this is Imani from Amor on the Beat, confirming our appointment for 11:05 a.m. And she texted back and she was like, yeah, I'll be there. The thing that I noticed that my clients do is vent to me, and whatever stays in the Amor on the Beat room, it stays in the Amor on the Beat room. But I don't even have friends to be telling stuff to. So anyways, my clients tend to vent to me, and
I always find that funny because as a beauty professional, a lot of times clients do vent to you. I always make the joke and say that I use my psychology degree loosely when I'm doing hair, because for some reason everybody wants to tell you everything, their whole life story. You know what? I'm here. Let's go.
Her face, she loves this. She's taking videos as she's looking in the mirror and stuff, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I think that's one of my favorite parts of doing makeup is seeing people reactions after they get their face beat.
That is my favorite part of doing the beauty services that I do, hair, makeup, or nails, but specifically hair. When you do that big transformation, let's say you do a big chop or you do some kind of dramatic color or sew in or anything, I just love to see how excited and happy my clients are when I'm done. So that is one of the best parts of this profession.
Walking out, she stops me and she tells me like, hey, I want you to do my auntie makeup for this funeral coming up, and I want you to glam her up, just doll her up, do the full glam, like basically like, you know, the biggest service on my site. So I'm like, okay, cool. She hands me her remaining balance and her auntie's deposit in my handwriting. Also, she wanted an early bird appointment, so I do makeup from hours between 9:30 a.m. and 5:30 p.m. Anything before 9:30 a.m. is a $20 early bird fee, and anytime after 5:30 p.m. is a night session, which is a $20 fee as well. So she wanted to book for 7:45 that morning for the funeral, right? That's that. Another thing, on the site, since those are my times, you can't book 7:45 on the site, so it has to be me doing it manually. So us either talking in person or through DM, it still wouldn't be booked through the site, and she wouldn't be able to get a confirmation email. We agree on it in person. So keep that in mind. So
All right, so far so good. I actually like the fact that she has a like a set time for appointments, and if you are outside of that set time, you have to pay an additional fee. I saw a debate online not too long ago about that, and people were very divided, but I'm here to give y'all some insight into it. Basically, if you don't do that, if you don't have your set hours and your set time, next thing you know, people run out. For some reason, the beauty industry professionals' time is not as respected as, like, let's say a doctor's office. You know, a doctor is open from 9 to 5, and if either you're going to get in or you're not going to get in. Versus us are like, well, can you just squeeze me in early because I have such and such going on? Well, sure, I can, but that is my personal time, so you should have to compensate me for that additional time. I did not start off like that when I first started doing hair, and I quickly learned that this is why you have to have these type of policies, because like I used to not do hair on Sundays, or at least that was supposed to be my off day. But then next thing you know, you have a client wanting to come in on a Sunday. The next thing you know, you're working every Sunday, and it's not even like you're making exorbitantly more money to come in on that Sunday, and now you don't even have your day off. So at least if you're getting compensated extra for it, it makes it worth it. I actually agree with this policy.
this is Imani from ImaniAmour to be confirming our appointment for 7:45 a.m. I know I don't have the person you booked for info, so I was hoping you could confirm for her. Sorry, y'all, I couldn't talk. I said thank you with round heart. Really, really nice, y'all. Really, really nice. So I sent that, and I didn't get any response. Woke up 6 o'clock that morning. I cleaned up. I sanitized. I set up the usual, but it's like I really woke up super early, and nobody came. That's why deposits are really important, because it's just like, imagine I did all that and I just didn't get nothing out of that. Deposits are very much important.
All right, so let's stop there. So I agree, deposits are very important, especially for this reason. Here, you don't want to, this is already an early appointment, so you're already like, wow, I got to get up at the butt crack of dawn to get things together, and then to not get compensated for it at all that's no fun. Imagine like you getting up and going to work early, and then once you get there, they're like, oh, you don't have to come to work. You didn't have to come at all. You'll be upset. Also, I'm sure it probably did slip her mind, since this first client, Lena, booked the appointment and went ahead and paid for the deposit, but it would have been beneficial to get the actual client who you're going to get her phone number. That way you could have reached out to her directly and confirmed with her the morning of the appointment. I'm sure she thought that she had like a good rapport with the client, and so she probably just didn't even think about it and just let it slide. But since we know that this is some type of horror story, I'm just saying, hindsight 2020, maybe that could have saved some confusion.
I didn't hear anything from her at all after that. After that message I sent, we never talked. Nobody showed up. Nothing.
Yeah, I just rebooked. Just wanted to make sure this time was okay. Let me know things.
So I said, hi, I seen it. Thank you. Just be sure to send a deposit within 24 hours, right? So that's my policy. You book your service at the site. Then you send your $25 deposit either to Venmo or Cash App, and it has the usernames in my booking site. She goes to say,
Venmo or Cash App.
Thanksgiving, remember, and I was supposed to come in November 4th. There was no confirmation email or anything because of me paying in person, or no reminder.
I said, yes, I know. I had still set up for you and was still ready 7:45 a.m. LOL. We made the appointment in person. You didn't receive an email because it was an early bird appointment. It was scheduled before my working hours, which meant I had to input it on my end, which I did, and no one showed up, so this deposit is for a whole new appointment.
I spoke that day. I was up at 7 o'clock getting my hair done by somebody in Richmond. There's no way I'm not paying another deposit when I already paid. So if you want to send me back the deposit I gave you, you can. Or I can pick up the cash because I didn't get any reminder email that has any address for me to go to. What?
First of all, did y'all see all those text messages? That was a lot. But why? You already know the address because you've already been there, so you didn't need a a reminder email with the address. You already have the address. You've been there before. And she sent a text message the morning of for confirmation. So why didn't you respond to that text message?
First of all, you wouldn't even be coming to my address because the appointment is not for you. It's for your auntie.
Right.
Second of all, you've already been over here to get your makeup done. So my address is already in your email. So
right.
I don't even want to hear all that because if you really need the address, you'll go look at the old email.
Usually it says you will get the address the same day before the appointment. I did not save no address. I checked my email and I didn't receive no type of anything. So I knew for a fact that the appointment wasn't there in my email. And I was already up because it was the day of my auntie's funeral. I had an appointment with you and someone else the same day. I was up at 5 a.m. getting my hair done. I paid for the deposit for the next appointment, not for a tip, anything else. That I would have paid as far as early fees would have been paid at the end of the service because all you required was a deposit when I left. If someone woke up super early for an appointment and got ready, I would assume they would reach out with something and to send the address or confirmation knowing that it's an early bird appointment. Sorry, but no way, not so cool.
Before she goes into what she said, I just would have sent her a screenshot of the confirmation and a screenshot of my policy. And that would have just been, the end. That would have just been the end of that. Because I've done what I was supposed to do on my end. But let's see what she says.
You told me Thanksgiving Day, the day of your appointment, that you would like to book for someone for that Friday, 7:45 a.m. And you gave me the $25 deposit for that person's appointment in person. She did. She's saying she did. I'm saying she did.
Okay. Y'all are in agreement.
Okay?
In agreement.
The person you booked for did not show up 7:45 a.m. that Friday. And I woke up early, set up. I showed up. If you book for someone, how would I myself even reach out to them personally to remind or contact them? Like I told you, when you book for an early bird appointment, you will not get an email because it's not in my working hours, okay?
So she made it clear that no email would be sent. Let her tell her. She said she made it clear that no email would be sent. So then you shouldn't be looking for email. You should just know to be there for your appointment.
It's not in my working hours, so you're not going to even get an email. I'm not sending no deposit back. You can show up to my house, but there will be no deposit for you to pick up. The booking was very clear, so there's nothing more I can do for you. Every early bird appointment is made the same 3 p.m. Never had an issue. So since you're not willing to set up your upcoming appointment with a deposit, I will cancel it. Thank you. And I said, and also my deposits are not refundable, and that's stated twice on my site and on my actual page. Reading policies thoroughly is key, and I left it at that, and I blocked that girl, y'all. I blocked her, and please correct me. Please let me know if I say anything disrespectful in the comments. Just let me know you guys' opinions on this whole story. I don't want to hear them all. I want to hear everybody's opinion. So that's.
All right, well, since you want to hear the opinion, I'm going to give you the opinion. Honestly, her response was fine. I would have probably just included a screenshot of me sending the confirmation and the no response that I got. And I probably would have left out the part where she said you can pull up to the house, but there won't be no deposit ready for you. I'm going to leave that out because you just don't know how people be pulling up to houses nowadays. It was 2020, 2021. Folks is crazy. That's the only thing I would have left out. But other than that, I think she handled it well. I probably wouldn't have blocked her just because I don't normally just block people. I would have at least given her a second to give me a response, honestly, just to see what her response would be. Because I would want to see what her response is once I stated everything. And then after that, if she needed to be blocked, then she could have been blocked. Let's see what happens.
Now, I always read everybody's policy thoroughly. I always do. Before I even send somebody my money, I'm going to see, you feel me, if I agree with their policy.
That's a good rule of thumb.
That's how it should be.
Yeah.
But I want to say about 3 to 5 minutes later, I get a call from a random number, right? But the area code was something I was familiar with. I forgot what it was. But, I don't answer unknown numbers. Usually, I see it, I just let it ring. And if they don't call back twice or 3 times, it's nobody I know. So, you feel me? I don't answer. But anyways, he calls. I didn't answer. She calls again. I didn't answer. So I'm like, if this person calls again, I'll answer. I'm not even thinking it's her, y'all. I'm not even thinking it's her. I pick up the phone, said it with an aggressive tone, because why are you blowing up my phone? I'm like, hello? She's like,
yeah, so you blocked me?
And I swear, y'all, after I heard you blocked me, and I put 2 and 2 together, that's her calling from a whole other number. You really took your time to go either make a new number or use somebody else's phone or just, you're finding another way to get in contact with me. And that was she really crossed the line. She did. That really set the fumes to my phone. I don't know the saying, but I was hot. I was livid. I seemed red. And you know what? Usually, like I said, always keep it professional, but now you're harassing me. That's how I seen it. And she was harassing me. So I went off.
That is a little crazy. I'm not going to lie, for someone to go out of their way to find a whole nother phone or a whole nother number to call and to go off. But like I said, I probably wouldn't have blocked her right away. I probably would have wanted to see what her response was, and then I would have blocked her. So let's see how this goes.
And at this point, we're screaming at each other on the phone.
Not screaming.
I'm so glad I let the girl get me out of my character because, mind y'all, this has never happened before. But we're cussing each other on the phone. I'm telling her to pull up because she keeps saying, I have your address, like it's nothing. I'm like, okay, well pull up, like you've been here before. If you have your address, I'm just now putting this together. If you have my address, why you didn't come to the appointment, or why you didn't give your auntie the address or her appointment that day then? If you have it already.
If you have the address, that was the whole point. Okay, we in here.
Oh my God, like people are crazy. She calling herself going off on me. Boop, hung up, and I blocked that number.
Hey, do y'all miss a good flip phone? Side note, I know, but I'm just saying, I miss a good flip phone. Okay. The aggression. Okay.
They get a phone call from the number and it's her. It's like, yeah, so da-da-da-da. And I'm telling y'all, I'm not even listening to what she's saying. I'm hot, I'm mad.
So she has another number?
At this point, I'm telling her to pull up. I'm just like, pull up. You say you have my address, pull up, da-da-da-da. You just text me my own address, pull up, da-da-da-da.
What's up?
So she calls me from that number, boop, blocked it. I kid you not, I get another phone call from another number. I swear to you guys, this girl made like 5-6 numbers. I swear. And
anybody that's going to make 5 or 6 numbers is clearly psychotic. Don't tell them to pull up to your house. Rule of thumb. Just in case you didn't know. Because this sounds crazy.
Boom, another number. Text me. Like 10, 20 minutes after.
I do what I want. You're so scared to have a conversation regarding a matter because you know you're not right, LOL. Probably lying to your mama like that's going to save you from shit that's going to start people. You know nothing about calling somebody a B on the phone and you don't even know what they got. Obviously, you're a child and you broke with no real knowledge of the street. So you have to go ahead and keep that little gas money, little girl. And hopefully don't nobody do nothing on the street. Trust and believe it won't be me because I'm way too old with too much time on my hands. I donated to a charity for Christmas. I got money in the bank. It's the principal gone.
At this point, after you have made this many numbers and all of this, like I would say just block her, but like hell, she just gonna make another number. Like I wouldn't engage because clearly this person is crazy. Clearly it's crazy, and I can't give my energy to crazy people. You can't out crazy unless, well, I ain't finna out crazy. Let me just say that. Not in my house.
So I said, LMAO, baby, you 23 plus, meaning like she's 23, 24, 25, whatever age she is. Blowing up my phone starting 8 o'clock in the morning. You obviously needed that $25 really bad. And you must have had the time on your hands because you kept contacting me from different numbers in long paragraphs. I said, get the F of my phone, poo. Never was a bum. Do your research, learn who you're talking to. So you have my address, you sent it to me, do what you gotta do. I said, I don't give a F about your pockets or what you got going on in the street. I do makeup, poo. You just can't comprehend my policy, and that's fine. Find another makeup artist and get your old off my phone.
I'm laughing because I'm supervisor at my job. I can do whatever I want, honey. Like I said, I definitely got the time until I'm off work to get my own business with my business license and something that you want to accomplish. Get your life together, little girl. You need to realize that you're unprofessional and it's really ugly emojis. Don't hurt me with my shit together. I'm outside of my mother's house and I've been outside my mom's house since 17 years old trying to get to where I am. Like I said, I donated to a charity. Like I said, it's the principle of $25 and it is so little you wouldn't even have a problem giving it back knowing that it was a funeral. And knowing that you didn't take the proper steps within your business that you're trying to create and get it together, honey, because you won't last long. And no interest in moving on that karma is real. You're still texting me as if he wants to come. You're still texting me as if he wants to cause an issue. If you want a problem, you can say that. But the texting back and forth is not going to keep happening.
Literally, I'm not texting this girl, y'all. She's texting me. Like, girl, you're loony. Like, literally.
If we deal with it 2 different ways, honey, I'm held up his shell to get yourself together and fight the battles that matter in your life. My money matters. A C no free. EDD and my mom not wiping my ass or taking care of me. Be smart. Okay. I don't have to go anywhere. Your address is there to get to anybody. Like I said, I have a life and time. I start work early in the morning, so yes, honey, I'm not upset and around waiting for someone to call up. I'm up getting money, getting paid to sit on my ass. You're obviously miserable, like I said before. I would never waste my time on you, but I know plenty of people who would. And like I said, you already disrespected me, and you keep texting me. So whatever happens, happens. You can stop texting me. That's not going to say nothing, and it's not going to spark anything on me because I am over it. Back to business. I have employees to look over, no cats. With a cappy emoji, LOL. God bless your heart, but I won't be receiving any other messages. So hopefully you're done writing. This is done. That's enough info. Do you want to talk around big and bad and make sure that every day, no matter how long from now, make sure that every day don't matter. That amount is the principle. I'm not about to waste my time arguing with somebody that's the limit on the name on my roof, baby girl, or girl bye.
Y'all, are we in the Twilight Zone? All of that messaging? Did y'all see the screen? That was a ton of messages with no response. You was big mad. You was big mad over that deposit and that no call, no show. Like, you was big mad. And you were wrong. Child.
Y'all, I was very heated and I really felt disrespected as fuck, so I went off on her again. I'm going to say exactly what I said.
Oh, no. You continue.
Oh my gosh, y'all. I went off on this girl.
I would not go, like, again, disengage. But you know what? I can't say, you know, we're only human. People have their limits. I get it. But my goodness, no, clearly this person does not have all of their marbles. Clearly they are a few fries short of a Happy Meal. I would not continue. I would not.
I said, B, you sound dumb as the F. You texted me, B. You're contacting me from different numbers. You're weird. Bye. I said, I don't even remember the last time I clocked into work, B. I'm my own boss. So whatever little flex you're trying to do is nothing. You still working for somebody. He said, LOL, like you said, you have my address. I told you to do what you got to do. Goodbye. Don't text me off another number, weird girl. Look dumb. Pay attention. You're on the clock. Like I said, I was playing with this girl. But anyways, that's how that ended, okay? Banned her from my site. I blocked her Instagram from my personal and from my makeup page because she followed both. She's blocked on both, y'all. Kelly, whatever the name was, would like to send a message on my makeup page, right? So I'm like, okay, that's a weird username. Let me go see. So I went to go see, and the person had 0 followers, 0 posts, but was following over 200 people, right? Including me. So they DM me, and this is what the DM said from the Kelly, whatever girl name. She said, hello, I hope all is well with you. I was wondering if you were available on December 25th around 10 a.m. for makeup. It's for a party being held at my house, which means I will not be able to leave. I live by Lake Merritt in Oakland. Thank you. And literally the post, they had no post, they had no friends. It's a spam account. You really...
So let me pause. So you get a random, after all of this stuff with this girl who clearly is psychotic, the next day you get a random DM from a spam account asking you to do their makeup at their house. Hell no.
So just to, see what the person was going to say, I said, hi, what's your name? Who referred you to me? And how did you find my Instagram? And the account says, my name is Sarah. It was suggested to me by Insta. So...
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
I just opened it, and I just knew it was up. Like, I knew it was up. No, if somebody was to hit y'all up in a DM talking like that, you would not accept that. For one, since you don't even have no pictures or posts, and your profile picture is some nature, like some leaves, some trees, you're weird. No, we're not like that. We're like, come on now. That's weird vibes. Hey, you guys, people are crazy. That is the end of that story time. I just felt like that had to be shared because the compulsive text messaging, the different numbers, the long paragraphs, like, it just, I lost your number. That should have been like the end of it. That
really should have been. That should have been the end of it. But that is the end of this video, you guys. That was definitely a crazy story time. Normally I like to try to come to y'all with some logic, some things that could have been handled better and all this type of stuff. But when you're dealing with crazy people, sometimes there's nothing you can do. People are just crazy. The only thing I would have done differently is I wouldn't have told her to pull up. You know what I'm saying? I would not have told her to pull up to my house, because if you are crazy enough to make all of these numbers, you might be crazy enough to pull up with something in your trunk, and we don't need a shootout at my house. Okay, that's not what we need over here. But that's it, y'all. That's all for this story time. If you like this series, please remember to like the video and leave a comment down below. If you go and visit this creator, let her know that I sent you. Drop our emoji down in her comment section and show her some love as well. We do this each and every week, hopefully up until I drop this load. And make sure that you're subscribed, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. All right, peace.